Okay, had to go get a new battery for our camper. The old one that we had was, we bought it in 2009, so it actually lasted several years, so can't complain. Especially for a RV or a deep cycle type battery.
It's part of it.
Huh?
It's part of the winterizing, we take it out.
Yeah, because we always take it out in the winter. And these are heavy. I believe I'm going to have to replace this terminal because it looks to me like it's pretty much broke through. It's about to fall off. Yep. So I do have a terminal kit. Let me go see if I got one that size. Okay. Finally went and got everything I need to fix this. I do have a terminal crimper. It's actually one of the things I actually have in my toolbox. Right, there's that. All right. So whenever I strip these and stuff, I usually start with a larger gate, and I can always go down if I need to. So 12 gauge on that. Seems to work. There we go. So twist these. Twist these together just a little bit, just enough to hold them. And I did get copper terminals for this, and I always save whatever it is I don't use. I always save the extra because you never know, we could be camping sometime and this other side snap on us, so I just soon hang on to it. Okay, and I do have, so I can put that in there. Crimp it. Sure it stays in there good. And there we go, we should have power. Close that up to the fuse. And I also did get a new webbing strap, since this one is pretty much, yeah, rotten. So all right, how about, I'm gonna have to clean that. Not making a good contact, is that if you could hear that beep. Let me go get some sandpaper. Okay, so what I want to do is go ahead and clean this terminal. Like I said, I can see that it's corroded some, so just to make sure we have a good contact with everything. Alright, I think that's good. Now let's try this again. There we go. You can see sparks fly off of these. You know you got a good connection. Okay. Alright. There we go. And I'm going to take this rotten belt off of here and put the new one on. Let's see what bugs it. Rotten that is. So I got a new one. It's not quite as wide, but it'll work. This was like $7.49. There used to actually be, and you could tell was a clamp on here at one time to actually hold that on there, but I don't know where it has disappeared to. So let's see. Just gonna pick this battery up and stuff that down through there. This was wrapped around the bottom of this once to around this bar back here to keep it from coming loose. So I'll do the same thing.
Is that what that's really for?
Yeah, it's a strap, yeah, for, I mean, it's not particular for this. This thing had a clamp at one time. That's what this bar here is for.
Oh. And?
Well, it probably got lost or somebody took it off or robbed Peter, paid Paul. Who the hell knows? So we're gonna take and melt the end of that. So
Here,
there
Toby.
we go. Fixed. Oh, they're not. These just these little filters here that fit in over the vent part. Excuse my filming here. Okay, so this just goes up in here. There's little notches that stick out and then fits in some spots in there. And just put that up in there. And just tighten them up a little bit. You don't want to over tighten it, you'll snap the screws off. But it's just like a half a turn. But you take those down and wash out the filters that are in there. I showed you the okay, with the screens, these are relatively easy to get out as well. They're on the inside, but you can see that hopefully, and stuff you're shooting up right up against a bunch of light, it probably won't show up good. But you just push down on these on both sides and then just slide them out. They just have little clips on the top and the bottom. And we'll probably just either just hose these out or just wipe them off with a brush, soft bristle brush. So that's the way to do that. So, and then I'm gonna vacuum and clean the track out here and stuff. So anyway, that's that for that. Then I'll show you when I put them back in. Okay, then just push down. So you just basically push down on those. And that snaps right back in place. hoses that is soft and collapses. Because this is a pain in the ass around some of these heavy things, especially on the roof.
It's showing up. There it is. Don't want to forget your spare tire. I just got to air it.
I don't know, that's one thing, stuff you always want to check it before you go anywhere. Make sure you actually have some air in your tire and it's not flat. See, then I'll just use this like this. Okay, we've got it all washed inside and out, scrubbed, mildew and nastiness gone. So like I said, we didn't get to go camping at all last year, so it was not cleaned. Not cleaned at all. But looks 100% better than what it did. There are some right here, if you can see. Some black streaks, so I'll have to get some black streak stuff to get rid of that. But other than that, I did it. Cleaned up pretty good.